Okay, welcome back to another video tour for City of Heroes. We're going to be going into another one of the hazard zones. It's a low-level hazard zone, and its name is Perez Park. So, ready, and here we go. Teleporting from my base, our lovely loading screens, and ta-da! Here we are. Perez Park. Okay, let's open up our map and take a look at things. We have the usual 8 badges to work on, and there are 5 plaques in this zone. This zone is also home to a giant monster that will randomly spawn at times. It goes by the name of the Kraken. As far as giant monsters goes, it's somewhat challenging, but it can be taken down. So, let's go ahead and we're going to start hunting for the map badges and the plaques. Meet the Hydra. They are basically smaller forms of the Kraken that spawns randomly in this zone. There's no badge for defeating them, but you do encounter them on some missions. And here's our map badge. It's around here somewhere, probably covered by the Hydra, but that's okay. You don't have to see it, just be near it enough for it to register. Okay. Of course, as I am a level 50 character, I do not need to worry about any of the hazards in this zone, with the slight exception of the Kraken. Who knows, maybe we'll even see him. Here we have a statue of somebody. Ooh, and it has a map badge on it. Okay. Let's see if this map badge gives any indication as to who it is. Okay. Now this statue does look a bit familiar. I've seen it in Galaxy City and one other zone as well. So of a heroine by the name of Nebula. Okay. Okay. We got another statue over here. There's no plaque or map badge connected to it though, so we'll just presume it's a statue of an unknown hero. And we'll head off in this direction. Also, as we're traveling along, we're also passing over a couple possible spawn locations of the Kraken. There's no guarantee that we're going to find him, of course. He could always not be out. Let's see, our next badge is around here somewhere. Here we are. Right next to this wrecked statue. Avatar. Ah, it was a memorial statue to a hero named Avatar from the 50s. Obviously, it's a memorial that's in dire need of a little restoration. And here we have some clockwork. Again, they're no threat to me, but let's move along. More Hydras. No sign of the Kraken in this area. Okay. And here's our next badge. Took a moment to register, but we have it. Around the Bendis. Alright, now let's hop the wall. And this fountain's going to be our next badge area. Right here in the fountain. Justice Avenger. Okay. Hopping along, we're going to go back to the wall here. We have a plaque coming up. There it is. got a silly clockwork trying to take shots at us, but no harm. Here we have some of the Lost. This is a good zone if you want to hunt for the defeat badge for defeating 100 Lost bosses. This is a good zone to be sweeping through for them. For clockwork, every time you take down one of the princes here, they spawn little tiny robots called gears. Take down enough of the gears, you get a defeat badge. And we're also at a couple areas where the Kraken could appear, but no sign of it. That's fine. Let's move along. Here we have the street gang, the Hellions. This is a good zone also to hunt for Hellion bosses. Take 100 bosses down and you get a defeat badge. Police call box. Yeah, okay. Let's head along. More Hellions. Again, they're no threat. I'm level 50 plus. Let's see. Nope, nothing in there to go to. More Hellions, more Hellions. Let's loop around this way. We do have a map badge in this little area to get our hands on. Somewhere. Trick is navigating through all the forest paths. Ah, yes, here we are. Doc Wheaton. Okay. Cute. Well, we know what it was once for. Okay. Let's head up above the forest. And we'll take a loop around. Oop, gotta get a plaque over this side too, but we'll head back for that. First things first, let's get back at ground level. And then we try to enter one of the forest paths. Oh, some Circle of Thorns. There are badges for taking down Circle of Thorn bosses and mages. This is also another good zone if you want to do some street sweeping to get that badge. And there we have our next badge on this bridge. Territorial. It's all about a turf war. Go figure, huh? Alright. Let's head along. We've got some more Circle of Thorns. More Circle of Thorns. Ugh. Let's see here. Should be another badge this away, if I remember the paths right. Yep. Right on it. And there we have Blood Moss. And looks like I got all 8 map badges. That's the badge you get for obtaining the 8th and final badge. Yep, looks like we did get all the map badges. Okay. Had to make sure I didn't have any already from a prior visit, but I guess not. Alright, then let's loop around and we'll break out of this forest, then we're going to go hunt down the rest of the history plaques, because we need those for the history badges. It's ironic that for all the superpower we have, we can't just blast our way through this forest. Okay. More Lost up here in this northern area. More Circle of Thorns. Oh, the Vazalok. Hey! It's our lucky day. The Kraken is out. And it looks like we've gotten his attention. How about that? So, the Kraken is out. Well, in that case, I think we're gonna see about doing a little bit of giant monster mash. Yes, bad pun, but oh well. The main trick to fighting any giant monster is to trump its regeneration rate. If you can do that, then you can pretty much take him down. Okay, we're prepped now and ready for this fight against the Kraken. All I gotta do is suit up in my costume with the old magic words. By the power of statesman! As I've stated on other videos, this character is a tribute to the deceased character Statesman. From a role-playing standpoint, he is the chosen successor to Statesman. And we're going to conjure up some allies here. And let's go ahead now and try to do the giant monster mash. Let's get Kraken's attention with some taunting so he stays away from my pets. Looks like my Amy Johnson temporary pet won't be lasting very long in this fight. Alright. Yep, she's done. As you can see, though, the Kraken cannot really harm me. Question is, will I be able to trump its regeneration rate on my own? That is the question. I don't have any Shivans to summon. That's a temporary power you can pick up from another zone. But we shall see. We are slowly wearing him down. And of course, when you beat a giant monster, you get a couple reward merits and a shiny badge. If my memory serves, this character already has that badge, but that's okay. There's nothing like a challenging fight. Progressing pretty well. The only catch is that my pets have a duration limit before they despawn. So I'm kind of hoping we can take out the Kraken before that happens. Because their attacks are weakening its regen enough for me to trump it without it. And get another 10 power to summon here. Aggro the nearby foes. This time they drew him in close enough to get a nice arc jump from my Ion Lightning, but she got pulverized again by the monster. Oh well. Stamina's getting a little low, so let's take a blue and keep the fight going. Whoa, I actually took a mild bit of damage. How about that? Well, that's okay. I have every faith in my character's ability to survive this. And I know the other monsters in the zone can't harm me or my pets. They would just be basically cannon fodder for me. Okay, looks like Kraken's trying to regenerate a bit. It's okay. And my pet's just despawned. Okay, this is bad. We'll see if we can press onward and take out the Kraken anyway. If I can't, I can always let him recover while I try to scramble some reinforcements. With luck on another video when I visit Croatoa, I'll be able to get footage of Yochai and Jack, the giant monsters in that zone, to show you. Kraken looks like he's recovering. I don't think I'm going to be able to outpace his regeneration now. Well, that's okay. I can't outpace his regeneration at this point, so I'm just going to kick back for a moment and see if I can drum up some reinforcements. Okay, got someone to join, so let's see now if we can take this guy down. Between the two of us, we should have more than enough might to trump his regen. My teammate has basically summoned up every one of his buffs, and it looks like he also conjured up, his incarnate lore pets, like I did. Mine are still recharging for a few months, but that's all. Someone here wanting to join the fun, it looks like. Or not. No matter. No matter. Let's see if anyone else maybe wants to do that. Yes, oh well. It's okay. Someone else is here that might want to join. Let's see if we can get them onto the team. Not really sure who they are, it doesn't really matter. Yep, looks like they joined us. Okay. Let's see if we can take them on. That I spawned would rather take out that weak monster first. Not that something. Now she wants him on the hand, only looks like she'll probably get pounded pretty fast again. So lore pets are almost back on money, so that's good. Definitely taking him down. Alright, looks like our other teammate here spawned up a temporary pet. That's good. My lore pets are almost back up. Basically, a giant monster play is just basically one massive pound fest. Okay. That's sometimes what it's all about. Setting in the zone. Okay, my lore pets are back, but it looks like I won't need to bring them. Okay, we did it. Okay, and with the defeat of the monster, the team is now broken up. And let's go ahead and just ascertain our position. Yes, we have a few more plaques to get, so we'll take care of those. And then we'll be on our way. Let's go get them. Yep, here's our next plaque right here. Whoops, looks like we picked up a shiny badge. Looks like we've completed one of our historian badges. Let's take a look at it. Student. Okay. Also, I already had the badge on this character for beating the Kraken, but I picked up the reward merits for beating him, and y'all got to see the video of what the fighting a giant monster can sometimes be all about. Hope you enjoyed that little bonus of this Perez Park tour. More low-level monsters here. More Vazalok. Let's see, yep, here we have the street gang known as the Skulls. This zone is great if you want to be street sweeping for the 2 defeat badges for Skulls. 500 regular Skull defeats for 1 badge, 100 Skull bosses for another. For the Vazalok, you take out 100 of their zombies that are wired to explode and you'll get a badge. Let's see where we're at in comparison. Yep, we have a wall plaque coming up on this side of the fence. Let's see here. Where's it at? Well, it must be this way. Let's take a look. Yep, here we are. And another history badge completes. Excellent. And it gave us a gladiator also. Okay. We got the Pariah Anchorite badge, and we pick up the Intellectual badge. Okay, very nice. Let's move on for the next one. I believe we have 2 more plaques in here to pick up. Whenever you're doing the plaques, if you think you missed one, or if you're just not sure if you grabbed one, play it safe, just go get it. There's no shame in having to click on a plaque again. It's no big deal. It happens. Here's our next one. Also, sometimes when you do click a plaque, the click doesn't always register anyway, and then you got to go back to that zone and try to double back and find out which one it was. Okay, and it looks like this one just completed yet another badge. The Expert badge. Okay, so that's another one down. And I do believe I still have to get this one here, mark number 1. So we're going to go grab it just to play it safe, like I said. When in doubt, if you don't think you got it previously, and as I look at it, I'm quite confident that we didn't get it, so we pick it up. And another badge ding, so I know I didn't grab it earlier in the zone. Okay. Pupil. Okay, so we've learned the history of the fallen hero Atlas. Okay, and that is a wrap for the Perez Park zone of City of Heroes. Hope you enjoyed the tour, and we will see you on the next tour. Oh, and just for fun, let's bring these guys a little bit closer here. That's right. Nothing like a little lightning strike. Okay, so in any event, hope you enjoyed this little tour of this section of City Heroes, and we will see you in the next zone.